Hey, 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 we are here. So glad we're here today. I see someone's missing. I don't know where she went. Um, where did she go? Where's my other guest? I hear her, but I don't see her. She'll pop in here one day. Where is Bianca? I don't know where she went. Do you see her, Megan?
Nope, I do not.
Well, anyway, she's going to pop in here one way or the other. So glad you guys could join us. We're here for another week of Hidden in Plain Sight. Here with Linda Outerbridge. I am of Hook a Sister Up, where we help women stay relevant, connect, and support them through Hook a Sister Up for women entrepreneurs. So, Hook a Sister Up, Hidden in Plain Sight is one of the promotional ways that we help women showcase and promote their businesses. So again, I'm Linda Outerbridge of Hook a Sister Up here today with our guest, Megan Lendman, and Vianca Johnson Plessy. She'll come back with the Remedy House. So we can't wait to share what's going on at the Remedy House because I've been there several times. I love the Remedy House and can't wait for you guys to learn all the great things that they do. But while we're waiting on Bianca to get on, let's talk a little bit about the Remedy House.
Yeah.
Um, let's just say, look, Megan's already. I don't know where Bianca is. I can't get off and find her. So hopefully she find her way back to the studio. So again, we're here with Megan Lendman and Bianca Johnson Plessy, and she was on, but she'll be back soon to the studio.
Yeah, I'd be
The
happy to
Remedy
share
House.
about the Remedy House. Yeah, I'm so
Yes,
excited to
please
be
share.
on. Thank you so much, Linda. It's been a pleasure. I know you know what it's like working with your daughter, and it's just like here at the Remedy House, my mom and I started this space about 7 years ago, and it's been amazing journey. We began because of trying to offer kind of the holistic aspect for health. So a lot of times when we go to the doctor, we're treated just maybe we just go to the doctor for our physical body and then, the psychologist for our mind. And it's just like there's so much that like the mind, body, and spirit are all have something going on, in one area. And when we bring balance to that, we find healing and space and wellness in the other aspects as well. So we've been in Grand Rapids for 7 years. My
Mhm.
mother has been practicing as a naturopathic practitioner in some form of or another for the last 25 years. So
Oh wow.
yeah, it's been a journey, and I never expected to be on here. I started, in college I was studying photography and Chinese, and life just takes you on its way. And so here I am now as the manager and creatrix of this space. And so we've got a retail center, which we'll tour in just a minute, as well as several offices for practitioners, everything from massage, Reiki, Yoni Steaming, which we'll
Oh,
talk a lot
oh,
about
I love
because,
that.
yeah, Bianca and I both offer that here.
Mhm.
But then we also have a classroom because it's, our motto here is really to offer and provide natural health solutions
Mhm.
via products, education, and services. And we really want to empower people to understand what to do with their health so that you're not just blindly going through, trying to, take all these supplements or take a
Right.
magic pill or do the right thing. It's just like, okay, what layers can we work on and how can you understand what's happening so that you can integrate this in your own life at home.
Right. I love it. You see, she has me all excited already just
Yeah.
listening to it because I've never heard it put that way. We've been talking about it, I've been there several times, but this end of it, just you explaining about what the holistic approach is and what the story behind the story. I always like knowing, the story behind the story. With programs and services starting, give me the backstory. How did it start? Why did it start? So I'm always interested in that. So thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing that with us. So what I'm going to do is tell everybody where you're located because I thought you were in Plainfield.
Yeah, so we're right on the northeast edge of Grand Rapids. So right where the Beltline meets Plainfield meets Northland Drive. So it's kind of like you're on your way
Yes.
to Rockford, but we're still in Grand Rapids. So technically the Plainfield Township. So if you're familiar with like Knapp's Corner, just a little bit north of that.
Right.
But from the city center, we're only about 15 minutes. So it's not too far.
Okay. So I want to know, Megan, how are you juggling it all? Because when I come, you're the main one that, you see the store, you see the classes, you see the classroom. I've been there several times for the community Yoni Steams. It's you. You're running around and thinking, how does she do it all? What is it that,
Well,
you don't do? I mean, really, you take
well,
nice pictures. Your photography is great. I've seen that.
Well,
How
thanks
is
for
it?
asking. Yeah, it's definitely, well, first of all, I'm just going to start with the connecting women entrepreneurs. I mean, I was raised with my mother as an entrepreneur, constantly getting out there, putting herself out there, trying new business ideas. She ran a few different types of practices before we came to the Remedy House. And so like strong women have been in my lineage and a part of who I am. And so we've always made space for that in my world is a strong woman. And so when I went through college, gaining all of my skills with photography and web design and things like that, when my mom began the kind of like the science aspect, the energy aspect of putting together the actual practice, I brought my skills and talents to bring the visual connecting aspect so that people could actually come here.
Hmm.
And so that's kind of like where it began. And then with time, this is definitely something that I'm really passionate about. This is something that I live. I don't just preach it. I'm very much interested in eating well, sleeping well, and doing things that ground me. So like my words for this year, like I try to pick a word every year that kind of gives me direction. And without choosing it, the word expansion came to me, which I'm like, oh my God, hold on to my seat, roller coaster time. Like expansion always means like woo, blasting off. And I'm like, oh no.
Exactly.
I was like, all right, so if I'm expanding, I'm really calling in grounded expansion. And what that
Right.
means to me is living a life where, I'm going to bed at a reasonable time. I'm, having nourishing time with my fiance and my family, making sure that I'm eating healthy, drinking enough water. I mean, those are really the foundations that
Right.
a lot of people come and pay me to hear about, but I'm like, okay, you really just need to drink enough water, right? That's step one. And
Exactly.
then we go from there. We can target with different therapies and, therapies and products and things like that. But so I really try to just bring that mindfulness to my life, which makes it easier for me to do all of the things.
Right. Oh, well, I love it. And I know water is, yeah, yeah. Just drink some water. You tell people, just drink water.
You
And
take
I
one
know I
thing
don't
from
drink
this,
enough, but
drink
I
enough.
feel so good when I drink more water. It's like, why don't I just drink it all the time if it makes me feel this good? I don't know. Get busy, who knows? But that is one thing that makes you feel better. Just water. Just start with that.
Mm. Hmm.
Well, let's talk. I don't know where our other guest went. So
Well, you could,
hopefully
yeah, you could check in on her, and I could, give me the next question. I can go off, but yeah.
there you go. I'm gonna go check on our guest because I may have to have her on this one with me. I know she's probably trying to get out of being on here, knowing her.
No.
But um, talk a little bit about your. I want to talk about the Yoni Steam because most people on here and been in my groups have been in have either attended the Yoni Steaming sessions, community and um, individual sessions, private.
Yeah,
But talk a
yeah,
little bit about that and your top three services that most people
sure.
may
Yeah,
be
I'll,
interested in.
I'll begin on that, and then we'll welcome Bianca because I know she would love to talk about Yoni Steaming too. So, at the Remedy House, we have a wide range of services, kind of split into a couple categories. We've got body work, energy work, and detox. And a part of the detox, is a woman's monthly cycle, and so Yoni steaming assists a woman's monthly cycle. It's not a replacement for, but can help a woman have more comfortable menstrual cycles. But moreover, it can be helpful at any stage. So whether a woman is cycling or not. And so we'll get more into that in a second. But it is a part of our detox section. But so we also have at the Remedy House natural health consultations, and those are if you don't really know where to start. I mean, there's there's so many supplements and herbs and modalities like, Reiki or craniosacral or massage or or even Yoni steaming. And it's like, okay, what do you actually need? And what priorities are you working on? Because maybe your need is that you need to sleep, or maybe your need is I'm stressed out all the time and I don't have any energy. And so, but like, where would you begin? And so a natural health consultation can help that, because you really go through your health history, and we do different non-invasive tests. So like not drawing blood or anything like that, but like something called muscle testing, that can really go in and fine tune like what minerals you need, or what therapies to begin on. I was just letting him know about our natural health consultations, as
Oh,
a way to
yes.
kind of begin, this like, what do I actually need? Do I need a Yoni steam, or do I need wild yam? It's like, where do I
Right.
begin? And coming in on the natural health consultations, that is a great place to begin.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
This is definitely a live show.
That's all right. I love
we
live.
get we get off the news show and we look who I found in
Yeah.
the look who I found. You know,
Welcome,
that's our
Bianca.
usually hiding out in the green room. Yeah, she was hiding out in the green room. So yes, she's here, you guys. So
Welcome,
thank you for
Bianca.
sharing and keeping everyone entertained,
Yeah,
Megan,
you're
while I had to go
welcome.
find
It's
our guest in the
exciting.
green room.
Well, how about, I've got a question. Well, not a question, but just a kind of a prompt. So, like, Bianca found me when she was looking for Yoni steaming to share with others. But it's been such a blessing to have you on our team for what? It's been 2.5 years now being on our team, Bianca. How long has it
Two and
been?
a half years. Mm-hmm. She's been about 2.5 years. Yes.
So, what have you seen with Yoni steaming since you've been at the Remedy House, Bianca?
Yep.
Have
She
you?
said, "What have you seen with Yoni steaming since you've been there?"
I have seen a lot of things. Like we had a lot of people that come through. Normally, when we do Yoni steamings, like you always just think of like, oh, this is easy. Everyone is normal. Everybody had the same issues or problems. But we have a lot of people that come in with different variety of issues or situations, and then you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I never had to deal with this, or oh my gosh, what do I do about this? But as we learn, a lot of things, it's like a learning process, and we always learn from so many different clients that we see, and that's how we're able to be able to gain more education and be able to gain the support that we need to be able to give to other clients that are going through different situations that we may not be going through. So.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And it makes me think of, I keep relating it to, I just love the HASU, the Hook a Sister Up,
Mm-hmm.
connecting women entrepreneurs, because how do we do that? We help women be their best selves. And, you know, when we first got into Yoni steaming, or, like, especially like when I've been really diving in, like, I had no idea what women go through, women who've got missing cycles, women who bleed every 5 days, or,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
or women who bleed for 10 months straight. I'm like, oh my gosh, or menopause that lasts 10 years instead of 5 years or 10 years. I'm like, oh my gosh,
It's like 10 years.
women are on
That's a
some kind of
long
crazy experience here. But so, I guess we kind of just been jumping around, but not really talking about, but yeah, Yoni steaming it's basically an herbal tea that a woman can sit over, because to support the reproductive system in multiple ways, but the biggest ways is through circulation, getting the blood flowing, and then the second way is to support the woman's hormones. To kind of tie it back to an earlier question of how do I do it all? Like, how do I like manage and have my own practice and build the website and all that stuff? I mean, it comes down to really living within my cycle. So, gaining that energy as I'm moving through ovulation, doing all the things, 12-hour days. I'm feeling good. I'm, being with my man. I'm having a great time. And then I read, like, and then I moved towards, my bleed. I'm moving into this, luteal phase where I'm a little bit more moody, but instead of being upset about that, I know how to nourish myself so that I'm not on edge. And when I'm actually on my cycle, I'm taking time to rest so that when it's time to come back around, I'm in full force again. And so Yoni steaming does not replace a period. You know, a lot of people, that's one of the biggest myths is like, well, why do I need to cleanse when I'm already cleansing on my period? And it's like, this is a way to support that. I mean, think about how painful a period is.
Right.
You know, it really doesn't need to be that painful. Sometimes we're processing a lot of stuff and it can be, but it shouldn't be like that every time unless you're living an extremely stressful life. And then if you are, you need all the more reason to come into our wellness center and relax.
Exactly. So please come in. We will let you in. I hear you.
But yeah, we do community Yoni steams. You know, maybe Vianca, you could tell us about what those are like.
Yeah, you want to talk about the we have a who is this here? I'm trying to see. We have a little somebody popped in here. Oh, that's look, she found her way here, you guys. This is my mom, Bianca's granny. Look, she couldn't find her where I said, she said, how do I find you guys on the live? I said, just go through search and put my name in. Well, look, guess who found us? Hey, Rita, and then she had nerve to put her name up and everything, you guys. She learned how to get the approval through StreamYard and everything to show her name on there. Look at her. She's fancy schmancy. She's fancy schmancy. Hey, Mom, glad you could join us. Hey, you guys. So, yes. Sorry about that. I had to just show our guests. So I forgot what you asked the question now.
Well, no, it's okay. I just figured we could talk about the community Yoni steam because we got private sessions and then we got community steams.
So we have a community Yoni steam coming up on February 28th. That would be a Monday. Basically, that is just like where we get about 6, maybe more, maybe 6 to 8 ladies to sign up. And that is just pretty much like just an introduction because there are some people who may not know about Yoni steaming or any information. So when you come in, it's just all about getting the information that you need. Just all about Yoni steaming, how it started, and what are some things that Yoni steaming is good for. And then once we give you the informational part and educational part, there is teas that's provided. So we have teas and stuff is provided. We have a little music, a little Reiki meditation music that's playing, and everyone just get together in the community. You might be in there with some people that you don't know, and you might be in there with people that you do know. But everyone just kind of getting in the community and just be able to open up as women and be in a support group and be able to share and also be able to Yoni steam together.
So glad we found her in the green room. Look at her. She just said she was all nervous. Look, she don't seem like she's nervous to me, Megan.
I love it.
Talking all that stuff. Anything else you want to share about the Yoni steams or?
So the community Yoni steaming on 28th, that will be the one that I will be hosting. Me and Megan, we normally do the community Yoni steam, but we are trying to learn how to take turns on doing them once every month. Before we was doing them together.
Yes, it's a lot. But we
trying to do this together every time. So one of us need to break. So we decided we're gonna try to do one. We might switch out every month. So she might host one for 1 month, and then I'll host one for 1 month, so to give us a break.
Yeah, and so you want to do something? I was going to say the other thing that.
Go ahead, Megan.
You can also host your own party. So the community Yoni steam is fun because you get to meet people that you don't know, and it kind of breaks the ice. Like, we're gonna steam together. Oh, okay.
Right.
But then you can also steam with your friends, and so that is something that if you were interested in, you could get about 6 to 8 people total, some women, and we can all steam together and have a private party for you. And so that's fun. And then you can also do private steams with just yourself or with a friend, so 2 women, or you can do 3 women that are private steams, and then everything other than that is a full party.
And it's funny you jumped into that because that was going to be my next question. How many women can steam when you say a community steam? 6, 8, so.
Yeah, because there's a lot of ways to steam, but we use saunas here, and so we have 8 saunas total. So that would always be the max of women that could steam at once. But yeah, to do it on like any day, you could do 1, 2, or 3 women, and then otherwise we'd have to plan a party or join in on the community steam.
Okay. And that's good because you'll get a chance to see, guests. You'll get a chance to see what those steams look like because we're going to go on a tour. So
Yeah, you ready?
we're just talking right now, but we're doing a tour. Any other services you want to talk about? We talked about the Yoni steams,
Well, I talked a little bit
Reiki.
about
Which
yeah, I
one?
talked yeah, I talked about them while you were
Okay.
looking in the green
Oh, good.
room.
Good. You went over that already. Phew, good. So, anything else you want to share before we go on a tour?
Well, just that I really want people like this space. I really want people to feel welcome and that at any stage of your healing process that you're welcome here. And so whether that means that you're just looking for a simple product, like one other amazing thing about Vianca is that she's an herbalist and we've got lots of different products on our shelves like natural beauty care or
Mhm.
candles for relaxation or things like that. Like if you just want to come for that, like you're welcome. Or if you want to come and learn how to integrate it, come to our classes. We've got everything from community Yoni steams to natural health 101s.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then or the private sessions. So very, very happy to be here. I just want everyone to know y'all are welcome.
Well, there you go. Ash is throwing up some hearts. So, hey, Ash DeVergo,
Hey, Ash.
thanks for the hearts. Thanks
Y'all
for
want
Miss
to see the
Regina
space?
joining us. Yes, let's go on a tour, y'all.
All right, should we
It's
make
so
my,
nice
my
to
screen
sit here while
bigger?
we go on a tour.
Should we make
Huh?
my screen bigger or
Yes, let's do that. Let's see if we can do it this way. And
perfect?
actually, let's see what we can get into. We'll just keep moving around till we find one that makes
That's
it
pretty
big.
good. That's bigger. Yeah, here we go. So this is our classroom. So if I just do a little tour here, right now we got our table up, and this is where we would have our community Yoni steam. Look at that beautiful mural we got here. We got our saunas lined up and waiting
Ooh, I
for.
like that. So relaxing looking.
So come on in. I'm going to walk around our retail space first. So when you first come in here, this is what our desk looks like.
Look at all the stuff you guys got. Like I haven't been there before, but I mean, I just really love it because it's just so pretty and the colors and oh, you got all kind of stuff in the fridge. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on a tour.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of stuff. We've got all natural women's products. So natural cotton tampons and pads, as well
Oh,
as menstrual
sweet.
cups. And we've got lots of crystals.
Everyone loves crystals, so that yeah, that's the crystal haven.
Crystals and jewelry. And then a full range of homeopathic medicine. If you don't know what that is, definitely time to start learning, getting up
I love her tour. She's like, start learning.
Oh, we got these beautiful windows here. I know I'm kind of casually walking by. It's nighttime, so you can't see as much, but these beautiful windows look right out at Versluis Lake, which is so beautiful. So if we walk down our hallway, again, we're
How nice
passing
it
the
looking.
classroom here. And so we keep going. This is our foot bath detox, which you can
I
cleanse
love
out all the
those.
toxins from the bottom of your feet, which is
Mhm.
awesome. And then we walk into the moon room, which is for
The moon.
women. So this
Oh,
is where we do the Yoni steams. If we look right here, sorry, sometimes it's hard to see what I'm doing here.
I love it. I see it.
Yeah, so these are the saunas for steaming. So we would get the proper herbs,
This
all
girl
of
said she gonna do a tour and
the
I
demonstration.
love it.
And so it's really nice and peaceful and quiet in here. So it's very, very relaxing therapy as well as helping to balance your hormones.
Looks like we're just
Love that.
sitting there now, getting a yoni steam.
Yeah, and so now we go down our next hallway, and then these are our therapy rooms. They're all elementally themed. So this is the meadow room.
I've never
So
been in there before, Megan. I gotta get over there.
yeah, come on
It's
in.
relaxing in there.
This is our natural health consultation room. And then I also had all of my sound stuff set out. So I do sound healing here, which we didn't talk about, but this is also a very relaxing therapy that relaxes the nervous system and
Hmm.
brings a lot of balance.
Okay.
And
That's
then
new. Is that new?
the
I don't
sound
recall this
healing, yeah, we've
service
had it for
before.
about a year.
Okay.
But this is our desert room. Lots of pictures from when I went to Sedona.
Love Sedona.
So beautiful. And then this is our woodlands room or forest room. So this is a beautiful room in here. This is where our
All the
massage
rooms I've been missing.
therapist lives. I know, it's so exciting in here.
How did I miss all that?
So it's a quick tour, but the space is
But
much
no,
bigger than
that, the place is so deceiving, Megan, because it does not look that large. I guess when I come in, I come through the retail, I go to the store part, I walk to the back, I went to the larger room, the community steam room, I go there. Then I think I went to the smaller room. I've steamed. I think that's the first place I steamed in the orange room, the smaller room, the moon room. No, was that moon? No.
yes.
Yep.
Moon room.
The moon room. Those other ones I've never been in. It was like, what are
All
those
right,
rooms?
it's time to get
And they're
on
roomy.
in.
And they're not in the backpack, but I just missed them. They're
Yeah,
roomy.
so a great place where you could come and try that out is actually every couple of months we do a fair. And so on March 5th,
Yes.
we're going to do our next Mind, Body, Spirit fair. And that you buy a ticket to that of $25 and you get access to, we always have about 7 classes that day. So you can come in and your $25 includes access to all of those classes and you get a lunch. So pretty
Oh,
good deal.
nice.
And then while you're here, if you want to skip a class, you can have a mini session done by any of our practitioners. So
Okay.
that day that there will be options for Yoni steaming and herbal facials, as well as Reiki, cranial sacral, polarity therapy. There's a wide range of stuff that you can do, and it's all at a
Oh, she
discount.
named 4 or 5 different things. Y'all better get to writing down in March 5th because she named 5, 6 different things that you guys got to make sure you
Yeah.
check out.
Yeah, and the theme is time to shine. It is time to shine.
I'm writing this down. I can just review the video too, you guys, but I can write this down too.
March
Time
5th.
to
Yeah,
shine.
so we do that quarterly. So it's just a great way for people to sample. And then you
Yes.
also, like, if you just want to come and learn for the day and have a lunch, it's a great place to just meet with like-minded individuals, people who want to learn about holistic health. So it should be a really fun time. And then we have classes all through February and March, which is on our website at theremedyhouse.org, class calendar. You can see all of those. The next other cool one that Vianca is doing that I'm pumped about is candle making for altars. So as an herbalist, as a woman from Louisiana, she's brought so many amazing ways to incorporate candles into our spirituality. So this class is going to be good.
Well, you guys heard what she said. And while you're at it, I just ran the little ticker down at the bottom for you guys to check out, theremedyhouse.org. Megan just shared that with you. Make sure you go to the website, check it out, get the classes, site, whatever you need to do. And you see it, www.theremedyhouse.org. So I'm going to let
And
that ticker go for a while.
Y'all are getting the first hint at the fair. So those tickets haven't been released yet, but they will be in just the next couple of days.
So you guys better hurry up and get on it. She just told you guys. So what I'm going to do is have Vianca share a quick second about this candle making for altars, because I want to hear about this too. What is this candle making for altars?
Okay, so the class is just basically an introduction because it is so many different levels or so many different things that people make for their altars. So the class is just basically just talking about building your altars for your ancestors or for what you believe in, and then the candles that we are going to do is just basically using herbs. So we're just using different herbs and oils, and we're just dressing the candles to give like offerings to our altars for different things, like if it's just calm, peace, or just bringing more peace and energy into your house or into your home, working with your altars and your ancestors.
Well, I love the sound of this already. Well, I haven't heard of this anywhere before, so look like the Remedy House is the place to check it out. When is the class again?
March 26th at noon.
March 26th.
It's a Saturday.
Oh, I was just getting ready to say, I hope it's a weekend.
That one's a Saturday. Yep.
Okay. So for the March 5th, is that a Saturday as well?
That is, yep. So
Okay.
most of our classes are during the week, but we're starting to have some Saturday availability. All of our fairs are always on a Saturday, but the rest of our classes are usually around like 6:30, or 7 on a weeknight as well. And
Okay.
they're usually just about an hour. Some of them are about 2.
Okay. Did you mention something for February? Something going on in
Well, in
February?
February we got a lot going on. So in
Okay.
February we do have our community Yoni Steam on the
Oh, okay.
28th. And then I lead a women's circle every full moon. So this full moon, it's on the 17th. So that's next week already. Wow.
I know. Okay.
And I did just finish my certification for navel candling. So navel candling is like a popular thing that spas are practicing in the South and also in bigger states like California and things. So I really haven't seen any of it done here just yet. So I did completed my certification in Atlanta, Georgia. So hopefully soon, in the next couple months, whatever that we will be adding that services to Remedy House for navel candling. And it's almost just like ear candling, but instead we are it's still part of womb care. Of using the essential oils and the same way we do the ear candling technique and kind of using that to remove toxins through your belly button because your belly button and your navel is a thinner layer of skin and there is like over 70,000 branches that branches off from your navel. That's like your connection of life support, like oxygen and food and everything that was transferred through there when you was born through birth. So we kind of use that as an asset of kind of removing any toxins from your navel. So once that class and services is available, then you'll be able to get a lot more information as far as how that all works out.
Well,
Yeah,
she
I'm
just took.
very excited about that, Bianca.
I
And
am
I
too.
can see a lot of energetic potential. I mean, so many people have issues with our mothers or issues with our children after giving birth, and so just like working with the whole like umbilical cord, the
Hmm.
center of the body, I think it could be really healing for women especially to do navel candling. So very excited.
They just got all kind of stuff going on here, stuff I didn't even know about. But that's why we do these interviews, you guys. So you know, I know as well. So you guys know what's going on because businesses are out there, but you just don't know what they have going on until they tell you. So
We're just
glad
hidden
you
in
guys.
plain sight.
It's hidden in plain sight. That's why we do these interviews because y'all are hidden in plain sight. That's why we do them for those businesses that are under the radar, off the radar, whatever. And yeah, I like to look for those businesses. Hey, I put up here. I had to go through some comments now. We've had some comments along the way, and I know that Ash says she loved crystals. Glad you love crystals. Crystals.
Crystals, woo! All the crystals.
Hey, let us know what type of crystal you like. You never know. There may be one I share. You never know. And of course, Miss Rena is still on here. Miss Rena Mae Johnson. Yes, it works. Yeah, we gotta give her some steaming. She said yes, it works. And we have a Facebook user. We have a Facebook user that says very interesting. Yes, it is Facebook user. Very interesting. So I'm glad you dropped in. I'm glad you commented. I hope you like what you're hearing so far, and you definitely want to hit them up because, as you see, they have a lot going on here. So you definitely want to stay connected to what they have going on. Um, I do know that there are. Let me see what else. Let me make sure I share. I want to make sure I share the Remedies House IG page. They have an IG page as well. You'll see that scroll on a ticker as well. So make sure you hit the Remedy House up on IG is, the Remedy House GR. And that is at the Remedy House GR is their IG page. So make sure you check that out. Don't forget, check out their website again. For those who may have forgotten, it is www.theremedyhouse.org. So make sure you check them out here. And of course, if you want to learn a little bit about what we do at Hookah Sista Up, you can always check us out. Actually, if you want to be featured as a hidden in plain sight featured business, email us teamhasunetwork@gmail.com. teamhasunetwork@gmail.com. I'll let that scroll for a minute so you can catch it. If you want to have your business featured as well. And of course, all that is what we're doing is all under Hookah Sister Up. For those who do not know, Hookah Sister Up is a online platform, a supportive online platform for women entrepreneurs to support, engage, help them promote their business, and to connect and grow their network and grow their businesses. Again, we're under Hookah Sister Up, and that is hasucollaborative.com, www.hasucollaborative.com. And I'll have more information as well as for our Facebook group and other things so you can get connected. So, a little bit about what we do here. Any last words, ladies? Anything you want to share before you log on off? We did good. I said it'd be about 30 minutes.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you so much. I love the concept Hook a Sister Up because that's how we do get connected. That's how we learn. That's how we grow is when we lean on our
Yes,
communities. And we're here. So let's be here together. So
yes.
thank you so much, Linda. And it's been so
Anytime.
lovely having you on the team, Bianca. And I'm just so grateful to just continue to grow and thrive together.
We've been trying to do this hidden in plain sight thing forever, so I'm glad we finally got a chance to do it. And we'll do
Now we
more
are.
because you guys have a lot going on. So I'll definitely be attending a
Mhm.
lot of your events. And, I like to go live while I'm there, so I'll probably do that as well. Your calendar is full for February because I'm looking at stuff I've written down already with the Yoni Steaming, the community
Mhm.
steamings, the full moon, the women
The more
Circle. Yep.
circles. You have the March 5th Mind, Body, Soul, Spirit. You have March 26th candle making for altars. I mean, you guys, all I know is don't just see the video and don't just watch this interview with the Remedy House. Make sure you go check out their classes, check out their services, buy. Because once you get into retail, it's a wrap. You're
Yeah.
gonna come out with some crystals.
Well,
You're gonna come out with some oils. You're gonna come out with something in the retail part.
well, that's how that's really part of how you support each other is by,
Yes,
investing your money in local spaces. I mean, we
yes.
could go and buy these things on Amazon, or you could actually make a connection and learn the story about something and have that heart-centered approach. And so it feels really good to be able to offer
Right.
all of those things.
And I'm all about that. Like I said, I gotta hear the backstory. I want to hear what's going on, and just because of education, and that's what I love about the Remedy House. It's the community. It's the
Mhm.
education part. You're not just selling products. You have the education
Yeah.
behind it, where people can come and learn about stuff. So that's why learn about products and learn about what you guys are doing there. So it's everything that I think of, and I think of holistic community. That's everything I think of with the Remedy House. Um, So I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad you were a guest here. I'm so glad we got Vianca out the green room. I'm so glad.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I was struggling. I was struggling out there, but I'm here. I made it. I made it.
So, Megan, stick around after I end the broadcast. And thank you guys for joining us. So glad you took the time. Make sure you check out the links. Get with the Remedy House. Check out Hookah Sister Up. Learn how you can have your business featured here on Hidden in Plain Sight. And we'll see you, I think, next week because we have another Hidden in Plain Sight guest next week. And right now we're running them twice a week because we're booked into March. So see you guys in about next week. So thanks again. We'll see you guys. Don't forget, have a good one. See you next week. Bye bye.